Yo, what's going on, YouTube family? This is yours truly, Quentin Davis, coming to you live here at Davis Rottweilers. We've been very busy here at Davis Rottweilers, guys. As you guys can tell by the lineup, we have Nina. This is Zena's cage, which it is empty. We have Dollar, we have Zoot, Lotto, then we have Chewy all the way down at the far end. The reason why Zena's cage is empty, because she gave birth to her puppies. So right now, guys, we're nursing puppies right now. I'm going to do a video later on this week, and you guys will be able to see the pups. She had them on January 13th, her expected due date. She actually had them 4 days in the morning. She gave birth to 9 puppies. Unfortunately, 2 of the pups didn't make it, so that leaves us with 7 healthy, beautiful puppies. All of them are doing great. The pups are nursing wonderful. They already got their tails and dew claws removed, and they're doing great. Just to elaborate on dealing with puppies, I don't count my puppies when they're first born. Actually, truth be told, I don't really count them until after like 2 weeks and a half of life. Those first 2 to 3 days are so crucial. You want to make sure that those pups are latching on mom, and you also got to make sure that those dogs are eating every 2 hours as much as possible, guys. So having puppies is a lot of work. You got to make sure mom is okay. You got to make sure she's producing milk, doing what she needs to do, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that you have a successful litter. This is Zena's second litter, and she was bred to Dollar, as you guys already know, for a second time. And man, she's a great mom. I have no complaints on her. She keeps the pups nice and clean. She makes sure that the area stays nice and clean, far as cleaning up behind them, sterilizing them, licking them, making sure that they're peeing and pooping. She's a great mom. But that's just what we've been having going on here, guys. So working with the puppies in the house, and then also maintaining the ones that we have on the yard, the grown dogs. So it's a never-ending cycle, guys. Just now getting in from work, already cleaned up the puppy area, made sure Zena was straight, let her out, let her stretch her legs, use the bathroom, blow off some steam. She's in the house nursing the pup, so now it's time for me to do what I do best with these big boys and girls outside. Appreciate you guys for watching. I'm gonna go ahead on and let them run free, stretch their legs, do what I need to do, and then we'll catch you guys in the next scene. That's all big boy want to do. Father to the current litter on the ground, run around and play. And of course, you got his partner in crime, Zoot. Y'all see that boy Zoot, man? He popping. That boy popping, boy. I can't wait till it's his turn. He's up next. He's up next. He'll be 2 years old in June. He'll be 2 years old in June. Right now I got Zoot, Nina, and Dollar out right now. I already got their cages situated. I just got to go through with my food bowl and go ahead on and hit them with that soft. Then they'll be pretty much straight. We still got Lotto in her pen. She's no longer bleeding, so she could be in standing heat, she could not. But I'm just playing it safe. I still be letting her run free by herself, guys. I'd rather just do that just to know for a fact, like, we ain't gonna have no slip up. Especially how the way them boys stalking her cage right now. You feel me? A lot of times when them females be in heat, they'll start their cage and then they'll pee around their cage. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what he getting ready to do. And then we still got big boy Chewy in his cage. Have not yet let him out yet. let him run free. As you guys know, Chewy is a dog that we produce here at Davis Rottweilers. He didn't grow up with Dollar or Zook, so sometimes they hit it off, sometimes they don't. So just to cut down confusion in the yard, I just let him kind of do his thing only with the females. We do have some videos on the channel though where he's playing with the other male dogs, but we had a little incident. And I ain't really like how they kind of got into it with him, so I just said, all right, we ain't doing that no more. Really, guys, it's all about trial and error in this dog game. You gonna learn as you go, man. You gonna learn as you go. You might have a male dog on your yard like Dollar. He pretty much gets along with any and everybody. He's just real good. Then you know you might have a dog like my man Zook right here. Zook gets along with Dollar, but any other male dog, they just really don't click like that. They just really don't click like that. But then again, I don't expect them to, especially if they didn't grow up together. When I first purchased Zook, I introduced him to Dollar immediately. When I first got him, I held him in my hand. I walked into each cage, let every dog see him. Now it wasn't until he went through all his rounds of shots, then I would let him come out, run and play with the big dogs. Actually, you guys can see that on my daily routine video. I want to say that was within that first week when I first started letting him socialize with the big animals. He was a little pup back then, so he's actually the first pup that you guys have seen grow on the channel. Hopefully you guys will be able to, well, not hopefully, you guys are going to be able to see Lotto. So Zook was the first, Lotto will be the second, and we got some big things in store. You guys will be seeing definitely some more additions to the yard. Yeah, guys. Oh yeah, another thing, guys, like right now, what I got on right now, I got on my work clothes. When I go back inside, I'm going to take off these clothes, get cleaned up, and whenever I go in the puppy area, guys, I'm going to bleach down. I'm going to sanitize my hands nice and good. And if normally I go back there with my little slides, I step in bleach before I go back there, guys. You just can never be too cautious. You can never be too cautious, especially with those pups being so young. And then another tip for you guys, those pups don't go outside. Of course, you guys know that, but mom does. So when I let mom come out, use the bathroom, run around, give her a break from the puppies, before I let her get back in there with those pups, I sanitize her undercarriage. Because it works just like this. If mom touches something outside and I don't do that, you might as well say the puppies touched it also. You can lose a whole litter in the blink of an eye, guys, if you're not really paying attention to what's going on, as far as just being careless, letting the dog run out real fast, letting it back in the house, go directly to the pup. No, you want to make sure you clean that undercarriage. You want to make sure you clean off those nipples before mom even goes back in there to the pups. As you guys can tell, we stay in a country area, guys. It could be raccoon pee, it could be a cat in the yard, it could be whatever, and you don't want to risk losing your whole litter by just letting mom go back in there, when you can just take simple 2-3 minutes, wipe her undercarriage, get her nice and clean, and then she can get back in there and do her thing. And just a little, you know, it's something that came across my mind, so I share it with you guys. I'm gonna go ahead on and feed these 3, then we'll focus on the last 2, and then we'll call it a wrap, guys. We'll catch you in the next scene. What's up, big boy? All right, guys, right now we got Chewy running free. He's been out for a little minute. I done already did what I had to do to his cage, and I already put his food in his bowl. I'm just pretty much letting him parlay a little bit. Last but not least, we got Lotto. I'm gonna go ahead on and spray her cage out real good. her cage compared to the other three. She a little rough with it. She a little rough with it right now. Especially sometimes, guys, here lately, I've been letting all the other dogs out. And due to the fact that I've been doing that, she's been real excited. So she does a lot of like jumping and walking, pacing back and forth. And that causes her to step in the poop, smear it in the concrete. So I'm gonna go ahead on and grab that bleach and grab that Dawn, the dish detergent, and spray her out while she do her thing. Joey, let's go, bud. Yes, sir. As you guys can tell, I don't have a problem with my dogs going back home or going back into their kennel. They be pretty much on what I'm on. But yeah, guys, gonna be working a lot of late nights, early mornings here at Davis Rottweilers. A lot of late nights, early mornings here at Davis Rottweiler, guys. But we're gonna do what we gotta do. What's up, girl? Good girl. Yeah, man, I'm very pleased with what I'm seeing so far in this litter. I have no complaints. That boy Dollar and Xena wasn't playing, boy. They got the buck out the duck, gave me a litter of pretty much boys. 6 boys, 1 female. I'm not sure the sex of the 2 puppies that didn't make it. When I picked them up to get rid of their body, I didn't even check the sex. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I mean, don't get me wrong, it kind of comes with the territory, especially, you know what I'm saying, with having these dogs and stuff. It kind of comes with the territory, but you know, I was still felt a little type of way. Those are those Jack Russells right there, guys. So you ain't got to worry about it. They run the Rottweilers. The Rottweilers do not run them. I was a little upset about it, which, you know, it's a part of the game, so you can't beat yourself up. But she had the puppies a little bit earlier than I expected, which I had a feeling that I knew she was going to have them on the 13th, but I thought she was going to have them a little later in the afternoon. But by the time I went to bed, got up, you know, to go back there and check up on them, about 6:45 in the morning, she had already had all 9. So what that pretty much means is she was in labor all night. She was actually in labor during the day, probably having contractions. I noticed that her breathing was starting to change. You know, she was panting real heavy. But, you know, like I said, January the 13th, I wasn't worried, but I didn't know she was going to drop him like that. But it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. We got 7 healthy, beautiful pups, and they look good, so I'm not going to complain one bit. I am not going to complain one bit. But don't lie to you, Nina. Your daughter done caught you and then passed you, boy. She caught you with her first litter. She passed you with the second litter. And just speaking on that, guys, when you buying these dogs, when you getting these dogs, right, you have plans. Things don't always go according to plan, man. Things don't always go according to plan. That's why you, in this game, you just got to make sure you roll with the punches. Like I say, I bought Nina. I bought her to be my foundation female. And that's exactly what she turned out to be, a foundation female. I bought her so she could get my program started. And that's exactly what she did. She got my program started with her first litter. And I'm thankful for that because I'm still reaping the benefits of that first litter. Especially due to the fact that Xena is a production off of that first litter. But that just goes to show you guys in this game, man, you just got to roll with the punches. You can't beat yourself up. You can't get mad. You can't throw in the towel if this is really what you want to do. And that's even with buying a pup. You buy a puppy, you know that puppy gets older. If he's a male, hopefully he's a good stud. Sometimes you have male dogs, they're just not into it. Their sex drive isn't that high. They want it when they want it. When they don't, they don't. I mean, that's not really a problem when you're breeding in-house. But that's a problem when you're trying to open them up to other people. You know what I'm saying? That's a problem when you're trying to open them up to other people and you got people putting in deposits thinking that, you know, when they bring their female down here, your dog is going to impregnate them off the GP, and sometimes it don't work like that, but that's a part of the game. That's why me, myself, personally, I like to test my stuff out within my yard. I wanted to see what Dollar could do as a male producer within my yard before I took him anywhere else. Don't get me wrong, I did do two collaboration breedings with him, you know what I'm saying, and that let me know what he kind of could do. He was bred outside my yard before he was bred inside my yard, but hey, I took him to Xena, it worked. I tried them with Nina numerous times. I never got anything off of those two, but hey, it is what it is. And we're gonna do the same thing with Zook. We're gonna run Zook to Lotto, of course. I could run Zook. One thing about my males, guys, I can run them to any of my females and it ain't gonna be too tight. I can run Zook to Xena and see what they throw. So my males are open game. Yeah, my males are open game, guys. Let me go ahead on and spray this pen out, guys, and catch you in the next scene. Alright, guys, we spraying out this cage. I feel like, you know, this video gonna be a little long. I feel like this one gonna be a little bit long, man, but it is what it is. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. And like I said, guys, I'm gonna come to you guys later on during the week. Not sure what day. Might be Friday. It might be Saturday, and let you guys see those pups. But appreciate you guys and all the support you guys been giving us here. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment underneath the video. I'm gonna go ahead on and finish doing what I'm doing, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.